are doing it. I'm super excited about it, man. And
I'm excited too.
It's just been a very long time. We've been mentioning it about that we were doing this podcast. Finally, we are here doing the podcast.
Yep.
How do you feel, Lady G? How do
I
you
feel
baby
great.
girl?
I'm excited for what's to come because I know we have so much that we want to talk about.
Yes,
so there's a lot of excitement in the air.
There's a lot.
But I have to ask you.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to put together this media room?
Whew, man. So
How long would you say?
I want to say probably, since I started painting it, let me just say maybe it's been literally 4 months, 3 to 4 months to get it from 0 to 100.
You're probably right.
About four months.
I would say 3 because I remember you starting it around Christmas time or before, December. I remember it being December when you started.
Yes, I believe so. Because I think when we did the New Year's party,
we had it. We took pictures here.
We took pictures. Yeah, so it was definitely December.
Yeah.
So, and we are where now? It's March. So
3 months.
January, February, March, yeah.
What else do you want to do to this room that you're thinking about?
The only thing I want, and it's not going to be on camera, but one thing that I did want to do is I wanted to put a graffiti thing on the ceiling.
Yes,
just to kind of look
like the artwork that's on the wall and the decor.
I think it'll definitely be really cool to have some type of graffiti in the ceiling and stuff like that. Make it the vibe.
I could do that.
On point,
I could take care of that for you. I got it.
You cannot graffiti, girl.
What?
You cannot graffiti. I know I can graffiti. I was raised in that era where. Wow, I can't even believe that I used to tag people's businesses, bro.
You were tagging with walls and alleyways and all that stuff?
Yeah, my tag used to be slim. Because at one point, believe it or not, I was slim.
Oh my God, stop it.
I was slim. But
all right,
yeah.
I'm going to call you Slim.
That was my nickname.
Yeah, I'm going to call you Slim.
Yeah, that was my nickname for a long time. My friends call me Slim. Well, first of all, before we even continue to get started, we want to give a big shout out, number one, to our sponsors. I want to shout out afcultures.home designs. They did this amazing.
Oh, yes.
He said, she said podcast sign. So if you're doing a podcast, if you have a podcast, you need a really cool logo for your decoration for your podcast. Make sure you give them a shout out. Go let them know SWAGmodovars sent you. Their Instagram is afcultures.homedesign, or I'm sorry, home sign. That's design. afcultures.homesign. Make sure you check them out, man. This is amazing. It's metal. They created it we sent them the logo.
I was going to say, they pretty much ran with it. And every time someone walks in this house, the first thing they say is, yo, that's dope. Can I get one? How do I get one? What do I do? What do I got to do?
Go to afcultures.homesign.
Yes.
And so make sure if you have a podcast, make sure you go get one. So, and also big shout out to one of our sponsors. It's none other than Alpha Medicine and Rehab.
Hey.
Big shout out to them as well. So if you guys have an accident, if you're in the state of Florida, we also have a location in Texas.
Anything that happens. So you said they have a Texas office too?
Yes, they do.
How many? 11 in total?
There's over 12 locations.
Yes.
And the cool thing about them is just the way they treat people. We have gone to their offices and we have seen how great they treat their patients and what their patients got to say about them. So that's the reason why we align with them, is because number one, I want to make sure that we are aligning ourselves with people that are really cool. They're really about it. And so shout out to them for sure.
Yay, awesome.
Shout out to them for sure. What do you think about this whole TikTok ban?
Oh, I'm like, this can't happen. I was like,
understand.
Are you really thinking that you're going to put a stop to this? What? And when is that going to pass? What's going to happen? What's happening at the moment?
Well, right now, I think Congress already passed the bill to ban it, and it's going into the Senate.
Yikes.
I just, I feel bad. I feel like a lot of people really, look, if we go into the conspiracy theories on all of it, there's a lot of things that I can talk about. I'm not usually a conspiracy theorist, but I am not going. Yeah, I look, I am aware that there's a high, people that are trying to be in control. That's just evident because it's power. Control is power, and that's part of it. But I just feel like, when they say that they're after our data, I'm saying, what data? Like what? That I live here in my house and I'm gonna do a TikTok and they could see the location where I'm at? I ain't doing nothing wrong. Look, everything now has a data. Alexa knows where you're at.
Yeah.
You talking to your phone or whatever, it tells you. Then all of a sudden you look at your phone, it's showing you and giving you stuff that you were talking about.
The minute I mention something to you that I need, I want, I'm gonna do, I open that phone and it's right there on my suggested, in my Facebook feed.
Well, the funny thing is, anytime that you say you want something, the phone's telling me.
The phone gets to work.
Get to me, like, yeah, your wife said.
You get the message.
I get the message. Your wife said you got to get to this.
Hey, so I like that because now you have no excuse when I don't get it. I'll be like, you know what?
So you've been ignoring Alexa's text?
Yes. So you out there being defiant. You being an insubordinate. I'm going to have to punish you.
But, there's so much stuff that has our data. Like, I'm not really worrying about the data. I mean, everything... It's out there. Before cell phones, and everybody knows, if you were raised in the 80s and the 90s, that was a big deal. Like, when phones started coming out, they're going to know where you're at. Bro, everything knows where you're at. Everything. Like, a phone lets you know if you're walking, if you got into a car, at what time. Like, they really get the details. So I'm like, what type of data are they going to use against us? And at the end of the day, the United States already does that. Like, they got all our data. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like the way that I look at it, it really has helped our family to become closer.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
This application, if it wasn't for this application, we will all still be doing 9-to-5 jobs. And I think that is one of the biggest things. I feel like people are not going back to the workforce because people have found a way to make money online. And I think that is a big threat to the government, because now
could be. I can see that. I can see that.
Of course, that's the only reason for me that makes sense. It's like, okay, people are not coming to work. Yeah. Why? Because they're making money doing something else.
So it could be like the economy's hurting and they want to get everybody back into the workforce.
But they want to get into the workforce. So my thing is, the economy's not hurting, but they want people back into the workforce. But people are making money.
But how could you say the economy's not hurting and there's restaurants, like we got Margaritaville in Fort Myers, Florida, and they're hurting to try to meet up with the demand because they don't have enough kitchen workers.
Correct,
they don't have enough cooks.
Okay, but that doesn't have to do anything with the economy. So people are, we are in a surplus, right? People are, the stocks
they're
are up.
Buying houses,
the stocks
they're
are
moving.
Up. Correct.
Yeah.
The problem
they're
is
buying
not
cars.
Correct.
Right?
The problem is not the economy. I mean, the inflation's up, so that's bad. Mm-hmm. But I just say that the problem that these restaurants are having is that they cannot find people to come work.
Yes.
Why? Because there's people that are making money online.
Yeah.
People are going into TikTok. People are going into Instagram. They're making money on Facebook. And I feel like TikTok is great because it creates competition. So if it doesn't exist or it gets bought out, are they going to keep it the same? Look, because I don't care who owns it. Or keep paying the creators. Mm-hmm. And it has changed, but you make a nice little few dollars there. It's not like people are not getting super rich off of it, but it is replacing work, a 9 to 5.
Normal 9 to 5.
Correct.
Yeah, that normal routine that everybody's been accustomed to.
Yes, and the problem is when you go, and I don't have no problem people working for somebody, but the challenge that I have is that people are not paying what somebody's actually worth.
Yes.
And I feel like all these presidents and CEOs need to start getting a pay cut and paying the people. If you want people to work for you, then I do believe that you have to pay people better. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because right now, people are in their homes making $2,000, $3,000 on social media, and they're on their own schedule. Yeah. They're making $40,000, $50,000 a year, and they don't have to worry about, a CEO or somebody up their butt or whatever, micromanager. You are your own boss. You make it. So I just feel like, I think that TikTok, once again, has brought great stuff to our family and other families that we know of in social media that we have, chilled with and whatnot. And this created a business for them. So I just don't like the whole fact that they're trying to just ban it. Like, I feel like there's so much other stuff to worry about.
Yeah, leave TikTok alone. Leave TikTok
You
alone.
were worrying about this when there's people in Gaza that are being murdered and that being, all this stuff that's going on over there. Everything that's happening in Ukraine. Like you want to worry about a app that when you scroll through it, people are just laughing and they're creating fun content. Come on, man. I don't know. To me, it's more than that. So we definitely gotta just be on the lookout on what's really going on. So, everything is crazy because everybody, Democrats, Republicans, they're at each other's throats. But when it comes to TikTok, they're all together on this.
They're all on the same page.
They're all on the same page now. But when this is over, it's back into the he said, she said.
That's right.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
To be continued for sure. We'll be talking about it again.
Well, I think a lot of people are talking about it because it's a big deal. Like TikTok took over the world.
Yes.
And it's a fun platform. Mm-hmm. It's a fun platform. I get it. Look, they might be worrying about the algorithm, what they feed you. Bro, what they feed you is what they feed you on Facebook. Facebook has algorithm. Instagram has an algorithm. We're going to worry about an algorithm?
Yeah.
I mean, when they were first talking about this, the first time they talked about this whole TikTok ban, we had Congress people talking about, does it connect to your Wi-Fi? They were trying to make a connect to my Wi-Fi. Of course, everything connects to my Wi-Fi when I'm in the house. Oh, well, that's a threat. No, it ain't. It's my house. I don't got nothing crazy here. I'm all right.
Right.
But shoot, it ain't, it is what it is. We'll see. I mean, like I said, it hasn't replaced all of our incomes because you still work.
Yeah.
You still go to, and you love your job. I don't think nothing is ever going to pull you away from your job.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Like, do you really love teaching that much? Like, you've been teaching for a long time.
I love it.
What do you love most about it? Like, what do you like as a teacher?
Watching students get that aha moment, like now I get it. Now I get it. And my students are right now, they're almost at 900 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to see those light bulbs go off all over the place.
What do you mean go off? Mean like
they're understanding more the concept of what I've been teaching them. Like they're making things are making sense now. So
them.
As they get ready to graduate, then you see like a whole different side of them. So it gets more exciting. I
mean, I definitely love, like, you are what I think a teacher should be.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really care about what you do. And that's great to see. And that's why I feel like I'm all about, I should be an advocate for teachers. Like, you guys should definitely get paid more.
We should get paid more.
100%.
That's right.
Yeah, 100%. And, and that's, again, it goes back into the work thing.
Yeah.
You don't pay teachers a lot.
Yep.
Teachers are starting to leave because they go to school, they get disrespected by these students.
There's definitely a demand for teachers. Classrooms, because they don't have enough teachers, classrooms are overpacked. There's more students per teacher in public schools. For me, I work at a college, so I get I'm at a public school at a local college, so I get the 20 students per one teacher.
Got it.
So...
No, but it's good.
In
Like,
some
I
of the
can see your
public schools,
passion.
it's 30. It's 30.
Like, it's so hard to have you to take a day off. I don't like that. I'm like, babe, take a day off. Let's go somewhere. I can't.
No.
I can't. But you got 2 weeks to do it. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Like, we're literally, every time we go out on a vacation or we go something, we have to schedule it around spring break. We have to schedule it about like your 3-day weekend. You will never take a day off.
Well, I think you're wrong because I am taking Thursday off when we go to Tennessee. I'm taking that Thursday off.
Yeah, but you're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Monday.
And Monday, exactly. So you're taking one day off,
there's a lot of work involved with taking that one day off. Like, I have to really set it up. You know what I mean? And make sure that I get that.
And then you want 3 months in advance. Because you don't want to you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
No.
But
and a prime example of that was last week. Okay. On Thursday, we had a blast. We went to see Marc Anthony in concert.
That's right. Shout out to Marc. Fire. If he's around your area, go check him out, man. Listen, live life. Go to a concert. Have fun. Take your wife. And go have a blast. It was an amazing show.
What is the tour called? Do you remember the name of the tour?
Historia Tour.
Shout
out to CMN Events, by the way.
Yeah, CMN Events. They hooked us up, gave us some tickets. We were there, and we were so close to him, right? I was like, come on, sweat on me.
What? Sweat on you.
Yes, we were that close.
I don't want. Listen, I love Marc Anthony. I do not want his sweat.
He was sweating though.
I don't want his sweat all over us, sprinkling like us. You know,
anyways,
no.
we were very close. I appreciated that, but you know, all of a sudden, like you were just standing there, you were enjoying yourself. Then all of a sudden, the song comes on, Mala, and you decide that all of a sudden you know the lyrics.
I know
you
that
want to
song.
sing it. So that shit got you sleeping out in the freaking sofa here.
Pero es que no entiendo por qué. Primeramente, es la canción de Marc Anthony, una canción muy popular.
Well, I hope you enjoyed singing every lyric and every word because you slept nice and tidy in that sofa.
Bueno,
that night.
no, but the problem is that you looked at me and told me, you me prohibiste cantarla. You told me you better not sing it. And I'm like, why are you not letting me sing a song that is super popular?
And then you were doing that. Exactly what you're doing now, this whole hand action. You started doing that in the concert, and I'm like, stop it. People are going to think you're arguing with me. People are going to think we're fighting. Put your hands down. I was saying that to you.
I mean,
you always talk with your hands.
Yo estoy cantando la canción y vienes tú aquí a decirme algo. You don't think that people are looking at you like, oh my God, look, she's so upset at it because she's singing that song. That song's not even about you.
Yeah. And then you post the video, and what's everybody saying? Tell me what they're calling me.
Una tóxica. La tóxica.
That's what they said, la tóxica. So I'm going to get a shirt made.
La tóxica.
Llegó la tóxica.
Uy, me gusta. Me gusta. You go to SWAGmodovars.com. We're going to see if we can make that happen.
That's right.
Llegó la tóxica.
Llegó la tóxica.
Ay, bendito.
Hey, prepárate.
Oh no, but we have fun. We definitely have fun at the Marc Anthony concert. So make sure you guys go check them out.
We had a blast. We didn't get back too late. It was like by 11 we got back.
Yeah, it was good.
And what else we have going on? Oh, Araceli's birthday. So we partied right up until.
Oh my God! It was just nuts. That week was crazy.
It was a crazy week.
That week was crazy.
Wednesday we were out at Celsius Club and we were in a VIP.
That was before, correct? And on Wednesday, so my daughter, okay, it's her 24th birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to my daughter.
Happy birthday, Araceli.
Oh yeah, to our daughter.
I was gonna say, wait, she's yours today?
Okay, but yeah, tomorrow she'll be yours when me and her get mad at each other.
Which doesn't happen often.
But well. Sometimes it does. I think we have the same character, you know. So it's like sometimes, you know, but it's all right. We love each other. We mean, and she's my girl right there. So it's her birthday. Her birthday falls on a Wednesday.
Yes.
She orders this dress, right? And I'm like, when are you putting that dress on? Because I'm thinking, you know, like if your birthday falls on a Tuesday. Right? On a Wednesday.
God.
You're partying.
You wait till the weekend.
You party on the weekend. Like, that's your birthday weekend. Not her. My daughter wants to party on her birthday. So here we are. You got to go to school the next day to teach. She wants to go out to the club.
And she wants to go out at 10:30. We still have people here at the house. We cut a cake here, saying happy birthday to her. She orders a heart-shaped cake. Then she's trying to put glitter all over, edible glitter all over this cake. I'm like staring at G-Man. I'm like, what is your daughter doing?
I know.
I was like being all extra. And then she gets all dressed to the nines, has her hair done.
Yes.
Got some hair put on.
A little Ice Spice. She got that little orange hair.
Yeah, she did.
But decided, when we partied up, then she was like, Dad, we got to go to the club. So now here I am at the club, okay? And we have some friends there with us.
Yeah, thank God they went.
I'm looking around, and I'm like, we are the oldest MFs out here on a Wednesday. Like,
I can't believe you even noticed that. I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
I looked around. I'm like, yo, I guarantee you, these are nothing but servers and restaurant workers that work on a weekend. They can party on a Wednesday. And I'm like, why am I out in a club on a Wednesday?
God, that's so funny.
But obviously, you know, for our daughter, we did it. I think we left maybe around 1 o'clock.
1:15.
Yeah, something like that, like 1:10.
But the funny thing is, we got home, showered, got into bed. We're sitting up talking, like we're just kind of winding down at that time. She comes home. He's like, oh, our daughter's home. And she comes right into our room and starts talking about her day. I'm like, we're looking at each other like...
I'm tired, girl.
But we let her do her thing. We listened to her. She spoke about how happy she was that we were with her and that we were there and that we had a great time.
Yeah.
And then we all went to bed. And then the next day we went to the Marc Anthony concert. So
Correct. And then the next day, and it's like, man, back to back. And then on Fridays, people come to our house because this is where everybody wants to be at. So, we have fun on Fridays, and we spend
Friday
a lot of
was
time with
pretty
family.
cool. We tried out the Peruvian restaurant, which has been a while since we had Peruvian food.
Yes,
and you really enjoyed that. So that was good. It was a new spot down the street. It's not too far. So
go check out some Peruvian food, bro. They be killing it, man.
Yes.
So if you get to if there's one food that you have to try, go check out. Well, Puerto Rican food is obviously amazing, right?
Yeah.
We're Puerto Rican, so we gotta give you that one. But check out some Peruvian food, bro. They be doing.
and make sure that it's authentic food. When it's authentic, you're gonna be able to taste the difference.
Babe, I don't think that there's not an authentic Peruvian restaurant.
¿Verdad que sí? Tiene que ser.
Because every Peruvian restaurant better be authentic.
Yeah.
Like that's like going to a Dominican spot and it's like,
and
you know what's not authentic?
Cuban.
You know what's not authentic? Pollo tropical. Not for nothing, pollo tropical.
God,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to throw shade, but no, because that's like Americanized Spanish food.
Okay, so what about the Cubans that are making pizza? What's that all about? It says come and get Cuban pizza.
Yeah, well, that's a Cuban thing.
Is there something different?
I don't know. I've never had it. But you know what I'm saying? That's like going to a Chinese spot for getting pizza. No, if you're going to go pizza, you want to go to the Italian spot to get the pizza or whatever it is, what it is. But like, pollo tropical, like, to me...
It's fake food.
It's not Spanish food. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not Spanish. It's all the same. It's processed like, to me, it's just like a Spanish McDonald's.
There you go.
You know, like Taco Bell. Like, you don't go to Taco Bell talking about, have some mad good tacos. No, Taco Bell is just a fast food restaurant for tacos. You want real tacos? You got to go to a Mexican spot.
That's true.
That's the way I look at it.
You're right. You got it right.
I like it when you say I'm right. I like it.
What's happening on Monday? What are we doing on Monday?
What's Monday?
What's
No,
Monday?
we're going on a cruise.
What?
We're going on a cruise. Yeah, we're going on a cruise.
What's Monday?
We're going on a cruise. Our first cruise ever, bro. We've been here for years.
And I told you last night, look up the itinerary and go book some excursions. Go do something. And what did you say?
I ain't doing it, girl. I'm not. Listen, okay, number one, we moved to Florida in 2011. Okay. And we haven't been on a cruise ever. This is our first time on a cruise. And she wants to start spending money on excursions. I said, babe, this is all paid for. Like,
yes,
why?
Our daughter paid for my cruise. She gave it to me for my birthday.
Yes,
and
like,
it
she
has
got the drink packages, the Wi-Fi,
internet package,
all that stuff. I'm like, you think I want to do an excursion? Like, spend money? Everything's included. I don't want to do excursions, but if you have done excursions and you feel like it should be something that we should be doing, let me know, please. I just feel like it's a waste of money. That's like we're going to a resort in June, right? For my brother-in-law's wedding.
Yes.
In a resort where everything's included. I'm paying for everything. Right? For us, or whatever. We're paying for all to be there. So why am I going to go to leave the resort to go on an excursion? I'm there. Let me enjoy the resort.
Well, some people want to go, swimming with the dolphins, or they want to go snorkeling in the water, or I don't know,
I just hope the resort got it, because I ain't going somewhere else.
Nassau, right? Don't they have like a big casino in the Bahamas where it's like Nassau Casino?
I'm not going to no damn casino.
I really don't know.
Babe, I'm not doing it.
I just want to do whatever everybody else is doing.
Why?
Because I want to.
Well, guess what? You ain't gonna do it. Because I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna spend the money.
Well, the funny thing is, ya yo te leí la cartilla. I already told you, and I went down the list and I read to you word for word what you're going to do. You're not going to be wearing jeans. You're not going to be wearing t-shirts. You're going to be wearing a collar shirt. I mean, no importa
I don't
si
want to
hace
do
calor.
that. I don't want to do that.
If you think you're going to go to dinner, then you're going to go to dinner bien vestido.
Okay, I don't mind. If I'm going to go to dinner.
No, listen to my English. Listen to my words. You're going to go dress to impress.
Okay.
Okay, good.
To the dinner. That's the only time I'm doing it.
Yes.
That's the only time I'm doing it.
That's it. That's the only time they're asking you to do it.
Okay,
si no,
perfect.
No te van a dejar entrar.
Sí, porque yo no voy a estar caminando por ahí con un gabán puesto y una corbata.
Nobody asked you to do all that, Guillermo.
I'm just letting you know because I like to be comfortable.
G-man.
I like to be comfortable. That's what I'm saying. I like to be comfortable.
You're going to be comfortable. You'll be fine.
Está bien. Pues, entonces,
just go well prepared.
What is well prepared for you? What is that to you? Because well prepared
Anything other
could be
than
like 5
jeans
luggages.
and a
I'm not
collar-
doing that.
Well, that's
go
another thing. We need to buy luggages. I thought you were going to have them here by now. Are you waiting till Sunday to get the luggage here?
No, I'm going to get them on Friday.
Why Friday? That's just a random day you picked out of air and said, let me just pick a day. Why Friday?
Yeah, on Friday. Because, babe, it's better on a Friday. I don't want to do that.
What?
I don't want to do that today.
Tomorrow's 14th. You broke ass because Friday's payday?
Yay. Baby.
My watch is trying to defend you. Said, what did you call him? My watch came in real quick. It said, what are you trying to call him? You gotta
do stuff. It's not, I could put it on my credit card and all that stuff, but I ain't trying to always use a credit card. Not for no luggages all the time. You're on a Friday, man. Let it be.
Hey,
Can I do my
care.
thing?
As long as it's not Sunday, because I'm going to pack the luggage up. I'm going to pack and try to make sure you have a carry-on that has your lunch outfit and has a dinner outfit included in there in case your luggages aren't in your room by that time. There's certain things that you have to do.
See, that's it. But I want to just go and enjoy myself, babe. Now you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be like my mother.
We're going for 5 days. I hope you don't make it last long, because where would I be able to kick you out to go?
Can you stop being like my mom, please?
I'm not trying to be a mom.
My mom is a warrior. Like, my mom, like, instead of like, oh, we're going to go have fun. Pero mira, y si pasa esto, prepárate porque tú nunca sabes cuándo esto pueda pasar. Tienes que prepararte, tienes que irte bien temprano porque por si acaso algo pasa, estás allí temprano.
I am thinking that already, so I'm taking the Dramamine in case I get the motion sickness.
Yeah, I want to just chill. I don't want to go worrying. You know how I feel about that. I don't like to worry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you worry, everything happens. Everything that you thought of
Everything
happens.
that I say comes true.
Yes, so don't say nothing.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Okay, well, let's just have fun. We pack, let's have fun and all that stuff.
I'm going to forget the excursions. But if it comes up and it presents itself.
And if you're like, you know what, let's
do it. Then we'll do it. If you want to really make me happy.
I just don't. What you mean if I really want to make you happy, girl? I'm going to make you happy. Believe that, girl. Give you this dick. You happy as hell.
You ready. You sound ready to be away from these kids.
I see. Nice little week.
How many days are we going to be gone for?
8.
This dude. Monday through Friday.
5 days. Oh, 5 days. Monday through Friday. Okay, we'll be back. Well, I mean, just saying. You want to stay in Miami for
7, 8?
Want to stay in Miami for Friday, Saturday, Sunday? We straight.
Hey,
I know you like that, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back here Friday.
Some extra clothes.
We'll be back here Friday because we say all this bullshit, then all of a sudden we miss our kids. We're like, I gotta go see my kids.
They'll be calling and texting. I know exactly why she got that internet package. It's so she could get a hold of us. I swear to God, because kids, like our daughter, she'll be messaging us. She'll be like, I'm working. What are you guys doing? Don't do anything fun without me. Doesn't she always say that to us?
All the time.
What are you guys doing?
Every time she goes to work, she'll be like, don't plan nothing.
Me.
Yup. Don't plan nothing. We're going to go out to eat. Well, you got to wait till I get out of work. Why? I swear, bro.
The other day, let me tell you this. Did you notice when me and her were talking in the kitchen? She passed by me to go to work, and in her duffel bag, she had sneakers peeking out and everything. I said, where are you going after work, mommy? She goes, that's in case you text me to say that you guys are hanging out somewhere. I'm going to change clothes and meet you there.
Correct. Ella no se pierde nada. Esa nena no se quiere perder nada. Nada, pero que nada. It should be. You know what? But I love that our kids love to hang out with us. Yes. Like, that is a thing that...
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
It is a very good thing, and especially at the age that she's at. Like, a lot of people be like... and that's another thing. Like, when people say... We definitely got to talk about...
Parenting.
On the next... Well, we could talk about parenting, but
I have it on my list, so I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, on the next podcast, we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about, like, what people say... crazy stuff on TikTok. Like, for instance, people are like, I can't believe you drink with your daughter. Yes. Yeah, like, I'd rather her drink with me than drinking with some other people that I don't know what the hell is going to be on their drink.
That's right.
And we have so much fun with our kids. Mm-hmm. Like, we're just like, we've learned to kind of be cool. Like, my kids know who their parents are.
That's right.
They ain't going to get it twisted with us. You best believe that. They know. Don't get it twisted with me. But I could be the coolest ass dude with them all day because I want them to be open to us. And like I told my son, my son, don't ever lie to me.
Yes.
If you tell me the truth and I get mad, don't worry about it. We will deal with that, but do not lie to me. Because when you lie to me is when you lose trust.
That's right.
And shit breaks down. Communication,
makes
all
it
that
worse.
stuff. It does make it worse. So don't ever lie to your parents. And parents, be open with your kids. When I'm saying being open, doesn't mean like treat them like they're your friends.
Yeah.
Like my daughter has earned her respect for me to treat her like a cool cat. You feel me? But she knows that before anything, I'm dad first. But now she could play around with us. You know what I'm saying? We have really cool conversations, and I treat her sometimes when we're talking, hanging out, it's like she's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we coolin', we having fun together. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she understands I'm her dad. But we have a really cool relationship. So I love that she loves to hang out with us. I love having her around. And I mean, who wouldn't want to chill with their kids? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And as a mom, I know one thing that I enjoy doing is I like to take the step back and give them room to evolve. And we'll be talking about parenting and our approach to it and what we think about it. But, one thing I enjoy doing is allowing them room to evolve, room to find their identity and know themselves better. And for me to interject and come in and out as I need to. So
correct. So that's good.
So it's cool. It's cool.
Wow, man. Nice little podcast today.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much time have we been on this.
Can I just be honest?
What?
I was hesitant starting because I was like, man, I'm definitely going to miss the music. I'm going to miss the background. But you did such a good job putting this room together that I literally feel really comfortable here. And I didn't even think about the music at all. Not once.
Yeah, so for those of you guys, you probably seen this for the first time. You don't know what we're talking about. On TikTok, we were doing a He Said, She Said live on TikTok every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
And we've did that, for like, what, 2 years maybe? Something like that. It's been for a very long time.
It's been a while.
And, we wanted to kind of like evolve and do a podcast and stuff like that. And, we were thinking for a podcast for a very long time. But I didn't just, execute it right away because there's a lot of stuff that's involved, microphones, mic stands, backgrounds, chairs, lights, cameras, tripods.
My work schedule.
It's just a lot. But it came to the right time. Now we're here. And, this is supposed to...
Well, look who's calling.
It's a little beautiful daughter. Let me go ahead and text her and stuff.
Customize
she's probably
that
gonna
text.
be like, what are you guys doing?
Yes. Why aren't you answering my call? Why'd you decline me?
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and text her real quick.
And that's one thing we will be doing from now on.
What?
Is the phones are going to be on Do Not Disturb.
For what? Do not from now on where?
During our
during
podcast.
our podcast. I know.
We're going to do a Do Not Disturb.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, she...
What happened?
Oh, she needs cough medicine. She wanted Brandon. Okay, I'll
I'm going to the store anyway.
Okay. Well, I guess she needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on here.
So I don't know. My mom told me the other day on the phone, she was like, you think because our daughter turned 24. So my mom was like, you think the older that they get, the less they're going to need you. It's going to be the opposite. The older they get, the more they're going to need you.
Oh, hell yeah. I experienced that this week.
Even with Brandon, I mean, this has been his first week driving to school by himself. And I'm like... Besides myself, I'm very proud of him, but at the same time, I feel like I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God. It's like a prayer. Every time he takes a car.
Holding my breath.
Text me when you get there. Text me when you get there, please.
Yes,
text me
not
when you
only
get there.
did we have the time change on Sunday, but I'm like looking at him, I'm like, are you too tired to drive? Did you get enough sleep last night? How do you feel? Are you okay? He's looking at me like I got two heads. He's like, Mom, I'm going now. Bye. I'll see you after school. I'm like,
yesterday he went to school and he didn't say bye to me, and I'm up early, and I'm like, where's my son? Like,
you were like, is Brandon in his room? I was like, that room is gone. Like, he's dark. He gone.
And I texted him. I was like, why you didn't say bye to me? He said, I did. But he was like, no, you gotta come over here and give me a kiss, bro.
That's right.
That don't stop.
And then what did he do today to leave his presence behind?
Oh, he's like, well, I tell him, because we can't go back into conversations where we're just saying bye to everybody on the podcast.
Oh, yes,
but I tell him, I'm like, he's going through the garage, and I said, go through the front door. He's like, no, Dad, it's easier to go through the garage. He leaves the garage open, leaves, and the garage still open. She goes out like, the garage is open.
Yeah,
so
I go out to the garage and the door is open. But how could we just sign off and leave when you're getting interruptions? You're doing side jobs like by texting our daughter to say,
babe, she needs cough medicine. What do you mean? That's not a side job. I'm her dad. We got to go get her cough medicine. What's going on with you? But it was great having our first podcast.
No.
Will this replace Thursday nights?
It seems like it will.
Yeah,
it seems like
we'll
it.
See. Well, it seems like it if this ban happens. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness! Well, the craziest thing is I'm getting the same feeling as I do on TikTok, where the hour goes by super fast, and the time itself goes by super fast.
I don't even know how long we were on this. I want to know.
Yeah, I'm dying to know. I would love to know how long it's been, but it does go by super fast. And today I was excited to be able to do this live. This podcast, not a live.
Yes, podcast, girl.
I was
excited. Get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Get it right. I was excited to do it. And I think it went as planned. So
it was our first. It was our first pilot. We'll see how it goes, and we're definitely going to get better. And we definitely listen. Make sure you subscribe.
Yes,
because we're going to talk about really fun stuff, really cool things. We're going to interview people. We're going to have guests.
Yes, we are.
All of that stuff. Trust me, we waited for a long time to get it done right.
Yes.
So we feel like it's right, and we're gonna continue to even be better. So we'll see you on the next one. Lady G, it was a pleasure, baby girl.
Hey, you got that right.
We have our cruise.
Yeah.
And she said we should take the equipment and go to the cruise and do a podcast. I'm like, bro, this is a lot of equipment. We'll see what happens. If not, we will definitely record one before we leave.
Yeah.
And that's the one that you get to see next week. Yeah. So we love y'all.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us, SWAGmodovars, and all social media platforms, SWAGmodovars.com. Check out our POW Radio app, available on your iPhone and your Android. It's a free app. Great music, hip hop, reggaeton. You're gonna love it, te va a encantar, así que búscalo y yo sé que te va a gustar. Y nos dejas saber, leave a review on the here and on the app. And let us know how you like our radio station.
Once again, our goal this year is to grow. So the best compliment you can give us is to share this YouTube video. Bye.
Peace.